Earlier, we talked about the importance of change management, and your role as a marketing leader and leading an organization through its thinking about marketing from the doers of things to being a true enabling revenue engine for the organization. Well, part of that is figuring out, how do I get the organization of non-marketers to rally behind this shift in the way marketing needs to work to execute against that promise of being a revenue engine for the company? Well, part of it is most companies don't realize the experiences that they deliver to customers because of the way that they force marketing to behave. So I'm a big believer right out of the gate, you secret shop yourself very clearly from a prospect and the customer's perspective. Deeply look at how do they find you when they find you, what's their experience online and in person, what are the communications they receive after they become a subscriber of yours and does it make sense from their perspective? And most organizations don't really know that when they ask marketing to send more emails, they don't even realize just how horrible that experience is for the recipient. And so years ago, I decided, you know what? Let's do a secret shop. Let's document that and let's put it on the wall for the organization to see. And the first time I did this was at Huron. What we found out is that there was one CEO that had received hundreds of emails from different business units, all within the context of, I think it was 60 days. Truly multiple emails a day. And many of those messages were conflicting messages. And some of them were, hey, join us at our booth, or come see us at this booth, or come and join this webinar on this day. And they get conflicting invites. So from the same company, they were being told to be in two different places on the same day. And so we printed it, and then we shared it with the organization. And that was the first time that non-marketers started caring about forcing marketing to send yet another email. And that was the first piece. And then we did it again at Faro. And at Faro, it turned out to be, it wasn't just email. We extended it to all the communication channels, whether that's social, press releases, emails, the website. We stitched it together. And we did the same thing. We created a visual, but this time we did it with a video. And as people were receiving, we took the guy that had gotten the most touch points within a 6-month period of time. His name was Simon. And we, in one video, took all of the messages he had received and we presented it like you were looking at your laptop, but you were sitting in Simon's chair watching this. And we presented it at a global sales kickoff and said, guys, this guy in a period of 6 months had received hundreds of messages that they weren't recognizable, they weren't consistent. There were days where this guy had received just hundreds of emails when somebody had said, hey, we have a new product we're launching, and the system would misfire because of the number of licenses he had. And in both situations, the organizations immediately stopped with forcing marketing to just do their one more tactic. Anyway, so that's how you drive real meaningful change. You have to get the organization to think differently about marketing and what marketing does. It was also eye-opening for the marketers themselves. They were appalled at what they had been doing in both cases.
It was a good way for everyone to have the same aha moment and really start to respect the customer experience more than maybe they had. I love that. I think that's brilliant. And
I repeated it here. And then produced a report of all of the places where we were actually ignoring. So we were sending all these messages out, and the wall of shame was really there. Then we did the secret shop and detailed all the places where, great, when those people actually responded, we ignored them, we ghosted them.
Right, the lack of communication where
it's just put both out, and now we're in a different position. It's really, truly one of the, a fortunate accident to really stumble on that as being a change agent here.